Welcome back. How do you like the idea of some free water for watering your garden, or maybe some free soil for nurturing your plants? Well, it all goes along with this idea of recycle, reuse, and reduce. And Peter Mezitt from Weston Nursery stopped by and he kind of explained the whole concept to me. So theme today, would we say reduce, reuse, recycle, sort of? All right.
As gardeners, we're very good reducers, reusers, and recyclers, or at least we have the opportunity to be.
Okay, and we're recycling or reusing, or I'm not even sure how I want to put this.
I'd call this reusing.
Okay, reusing water.
Right. So the rainwater falls and it goes into the ground, right? It also goes into your roof, into your downspouts, and it just goes into the ground. Why not use that and put it into the ground where you want it to go into the ground, that is in your planting bed. So this is a rain barrel that captures water from a downspout coming off your roof. And this is the key device right here, which goes in line with your downspout. Okay. And poop, opens up.
And it just goes through the little holes?
Goes through the little holes, fills this guy up.
Okay, so logistically, I mean, how do you use it? How does this
And this is a spigot, just like would come off your house, but it attaches to a threaded area here. Okay. And you can fill a watering can up, or you can turn it off and on with this, or you can put it right into a hose, or even a drip hose like this, which slowly waters your planting beds.
Nice, and you can connect multiples of these just in case you have a massive garden that you want to keep.
People buy 2, 3 all the time.
Can you imagine having this in June, by the way? I mean, it was so darn wet. This would have just like made you set for the next month.
You would have been all set for July, exactly.
And local company too, right?
It's called the Great American Rain Barrel Company. They're out of Hyde Park, and these are actually used olive containers that they were in that business, and they said, what can we do with these things? So they've done something.
So you go see him, you get this. You're supporting 2 local businesses, which is perfect.
That's right.
All right, so let's do a little shift here, because at first I thought we were talking about 2 of the same things, but this is actually completely
Well, they come in all different colors. They're both green in this case, but this is a composter. So this one is so easy to use because you just spin it, like spin the wheel.
Okay, but start from the beginning, because you've got a couple tools here that are going to help us.
From the beginning, most people, I think someday they're going to be mandated to required to recycle their food scraps. Okay. So all your vegetables that you scrape off the plate, you scrape into this thing.
There's some towns and cities, maybe not in Massachusetts, but there's some towns and cities that do require this.
They do, yeah, I think you're right.
So scraps go in here.
Scraps go in here. You have a little filter that goes in here, so the odor is not too bad, but you don't want to leave it in here for too long, maybe a couple days at most.
Okay, so this is just kind of storing it so you can take it outside.
Yes, and then you pour it right into this guy.
Okay.
Pour it right in. And the important thing to remember about composting is this has a lot of nitrogen. Your food waste has a lot of nitrogen, so you want to mix in things like leaves and even newspaper. Okay. Just throw it all right in.
Water?
Water, not usually, because the amount of water in the vegetable waste, it's usually, and a little will get in here as well. Okay,
and I think the most common question I've heard regarding this is, what's the point? Besides the fact that you're keeping some stuff out of local landfills, what is the end product from something like this?
Ultimately, you're recycling carbon and nitrogen waste into a soil amendment. You're creating a fertilizer in a sense, which is great for your plants and the healthier soils. Healthy soils equal healthy plants. So what you do is you put it in there, you get that right moisture content, that right carbon to nitrogen ratio, and then you just spin it around. You do this for 4 or 5 months, you should have finished compost.
In 4 or 5 months?
It's pretty quick.
Oh my gosh.
Even during the winter when it's cold, it still heats up in there, and that's what makes the composting process take place.
Fascinating, and you're almost getting free fertilizer too.
It's free fertilizer.
You're using your own scraps or trash or whatever, but it's turning into a great product. Hey, great ideas here. They got to go see. You're going to visit Peter at Weston Nurseries, and I'm actually stoked to do something like this with my kids. I think it's a great lesson for them.
I think you need to have one of these.
Right?
Yes.
I do. Okay, Peter, thanks. I'm going to go see him soon too. And you heard the man, they come in all sorts of colors there. So again, Peter at Weston Nurseries, he's got all the tools for you there, and I think it's just fabulous. So Ronnie, over to you.